Hi, friends. I have a fun story to read to you today and an even more fun activity. Our story today is Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type by Doreen Cronin and pictures by Betsy Lewin. She's the illustrator. So this is a typewriter. And typewriter is like a keyboard that you do your schoolwork and there's letters on them. When you type, that's what a typewriter used to do. Not a lot of people have typewriters anymore because everybody has computers. So Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. At first he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. Electric blanket is a blanket you plug in to the electricity and it makes the blanket warm. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets? No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. On strike means they're not working anymore. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. Oh dear, how can Farmer Brown work his farm without any milk? No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Oh dear, busy typing. The next day he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. Oh dear, now the hens want electric blankets? The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. That means they were getting a little angry with him. They left a new note on the barn door. Closed. No milk, no eggs. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background he heard them. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Oh dear. Cows that type, hens on strike? Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. That means he was so super angry. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. He's trying to tell them he's in charge. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. That means he didn't agree with either side. He was just going about his own business, but he was the deliverer of the paper. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop. That means they were trying to listen. But none of them understood moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. I wonder what the cows are going to say. The duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange typewriters for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. So the cows said, if you give us electric blankets, we'll give you the typewriter and we won't make any more crazy noise. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. That was a good exchange, right? Oh, do you see? The hens all have blankets on too. The next morning he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack. So what happened? Did the duck decide to use... There's a diving board. The duck decided to use the typewriter and write his own note to Farmer Brown. How silly is that? So friends, on the next page, there is a piece of paper that says, Dear Farmer Brown. And on the bottom, it says, Sincerely, the blank. So your job is to pretend you are an animal on the farm. And I want you to think about what are some of the things certain animals like to do on the farms. So you have pigs and you have horses and geese and sheep and cows and ducks and hens and roosters and goats. So think about what are some things that animals might like if they could type a note to their Farmer Brown. You're going to pretend you are the animal. You're going to write a sentence of something you might like to have, and then you're going to sign it from the animal. So if you pretend that you're a pig, you could ask Farmer Brown for maybe some clean towels to wash up after the mud, or you can ask for a pillow so you can take a nice nap if you are maybe a sheep. So use your imagination, and I can't wait to see what your letters say. And then don't forget to sign your name from the animal that you are so I know what animal you are. Have fun creating your letters.